So we're running right now kind of like an internal flash sale, sort of. I hate labeling it like the Corona sale. I mean, that's just so, we're not here to like try to make money off of this, but what we realize is this: people are home, they have a lot of free time during the lockdown, and so we've been getting a lot of people wanting to learn how to trade, and they and money is very tight nowadays. So we're offering some great deals. I don't want to publicize it, but text Tosh, guys. This is your time to join. After the lockdown's over, we and people go back to work, this internal kind of secret sale that we have may be ending. So, but for the time being, like for the guys staying at home, we're offering some really great savings. And we didn't really publicize it because I don't want to make it seem like we're trying to like take advantage of anything, which we are not. It's because you want to learn how to trade anyways. And now is the opportunity. We have so much free time. Instead of just sitting around and watching Netflix all day, Tiger King is only 7 episodes. I blasted through that on Sunday already. So once you're done watching Tiger King, start to learn how to trade. Because you know what, man? When I look at fear, I don't see panic. I see opportunity. There's opportunities in the market every day. And so it's kind of sad. So this is what I telling Alex the other day, man. Just yesterday, actually. I feel kind of sad because we are very blessed to do what we do. I've been a day trader for a long time in the comforts of my own home. I've been quarantined. I've been self-quarantined for literally 2 decades almost. I work by myself, and the only contact I have is with you guys on IG Live and through text messaging and WhatsApp and things like that, right? And so it gets really lonely. So it's great to have, the MIC family behind me. I'm chatting with them, joking around with them. We basically living inside of MIC chat room during the quarantine. The guys in MSC on IG Live can tell you that. So, not only do we stay safe indoors, but we learn from one another. Like Brandon W., thanks today, man. He wrote out the filing information for VVUS. And in there it showed dilution. So that's the key. You know what I'm saying? So we warned the members. People, we didn't get stuck on it. I went long in the morning. I made money, but I didn't go back to the well. I'm like, I'm done, dude. When I saw it going lower highs, that was when, we told people, like, be careful, man. And we drew the exact points out for them, the support points. So I just want to announce that we have an internal kind of secret kind of discounting because of the fact that people are out of work and they want to learn. So text Tosh, guys. I don't want to get too much into that. And a very exciting thing that Alex and Joe is our head moderator, that they've been working on for a long time now, for the past half a year, is to create a trading DVD. Right now, it's very difficult to get started trading in terms of where do you start? You have no idea where to start. And that's why MIC started. MIC is not created for the super elite hedge fund managers or whatever the hell you want to call yourself. We wanted to teach the normal guys how to trade. And we wanted to cut the learning curve by years and save you tons of money. Because no one's helping the little guys. Everybody's just out to fucking take advantage of the little guys. Buy my fucking $10,000 program. It's like ridiculous, right? I mean, it's stuff like that. You want to meet me, pay $8,000. It's kind of stupid. So we created this DVD where the goal is within 7 hours watching the DVD, you can place your first trade. Doesn't mean you make money. That's obviously the case. But it's basically like trading for dummies, crash course. We call it the accelerator program. It's an accelerator trading DVD where, you know what? We know a lot of people do not understand the stock market, don't even know what a bid, an offer, or even a stock is. They turn on the news and they go, oh my God, the stocks are tanking. I don't even know what a stock is. So the intent of that DVD is to get you to be able to place your first trade by the time you watch the DVD. Doesn't mean you're going to make money. We're not promising you're going to make money. No one makes money right away unless you're very lucky or, very good. But it's basically, it's a primer, it's an accelerator program. So now that you understand, you can get, instead of having to spend, basically there's no guideline, no roadmap right now in the industry on how to get started trading. If there is, it's written by a bunch of marketing guys who are not traders. So this DVD is actually composed by produced by traders, for traders. We are not marketing people. We don't have any fancy graphics in there, you know. There's no pictures of Lambos, no hoes, no Lambos and no hoes, no bottle service, you know, no exotic location, filmed in an island off of Bali, you know, shit like that. So basically, we are doing promotion. I'm just giving you a secret. I know Alex want to keep it a secret, but you know, we intend on the release for the first month or so to give it completely free to all annual members, completely free to all current existing annual members of MIC. Okay, you can join as an annual member and get this for free. Lifetime always gets it for free, so Lifetime gets it. So after maybe a month or two, we are not going to give it for free anymore. You know, people don't value free stuff, guys. Seriously, we've been giving away free moderator calls. No one takes advantage anymore. We've been giving away free DVDs. We actually have DVDs that we create that's better than any trading DVD out there. We call that the Trading Fish Academy, and these are live trades that I do, that I go over. There's like, how many do we have now, Alex? Like 6 of these. We have a video library of over 700 videos. I mean, there's enough of free stuff content already, right? People don't value free stuff, man. So we are giving it free for the loyal guys that's been around, the loyal annual. So if you join now at the discount when we release it, it's in beta testing right now. The DVD is in beta testing with the Lifetime guys. It's exciting, man. It's very good. It's very good DVD. See, we take this very seriously, guys. We don't just make stuff and just like produce it. We actually go through the process of testing it, giving it out to other members to make sure that the DVD is good. So it's in current beta testing. We don't want to rush this, you know. Thanks Alex and Joe who took effort to do this, and thank you the Lifetime members who have been helping us beta testing this DVD. And it's nothing like this is in the open market right now, guys. You know, I seen most of the DVDs out there. Most of the DVDs out there are marketing bullshit. It's like they give out this DVD just so they can sell you another set of DVDs and then sell you their other ultimate program, you know, the $10,000 package, you know, go have dinner with me, shit like that, right? But this one is just, dude, straight to it. How do you get started trading stocks? And that's the intent of the DVD, and we're giving it completely free for annual members and Lifetime members. So you don't have to wait. You can join now, and then when we release it, boom, you get it right away. Okay, so that's out of the way. Wanted to do a meetup, but you can't do a meetup, so we know right now there's no meetup information. We basically are meeting up every day in After Hours. We have a channel called After Hours. All right, Alex. People getting bored. Okay, so let's talk about the trade. So the topic today is this, guys. The topic is because we're talking about the DVD. Get to the point, Val. What is the best trading strategy do you think for a long bias trader and a short bias trader? Okay, that's basically what it is. So what do you think, Val, was the best strategy? So we're going to talk about VVUS because of this. VVUS, I was long bias, Alex was short bias. But in the end, we both made nice money. How is that possible? How is it possible that I'm a long and Alex is a short on VVUS and we made money? The simple question is this. The simple answer is this. These stocks oscillate. They don't just sit down and obey one thing. They move up and down. And so if you know how stocks move, you can try to predict and profit from it. And we call that method, which we teach at MIC, the lines, the support lines, the resistance lines, the regions, the areas, whatever you want to call it, areas of interest. So this is what we try to simplify trading down to be. A concept of KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And so if you know how stocks move, now, this is the problem when I started trading. The problem when I started trading is I had no clue how stocks moved. I thought it was all random, dude. Get in, get out, get in, get out. But once you examine, it's actually a roadmap, guys. A chart is a roadmap. We don't know exactly what it'll do, but we know areas that if it crosses this boundary, it's going to go to this boundary. And what I call the middle is noise. Okay? So when the stock goes a certain region, a line we call it, then I look at it further. I call that the area of interest. Versus you staring at the screen like this all day, and you're like, what the hell is that stock doing? Most people, like the Barstool Sports guy, I love that. That's my new favorite account, the Barstool Sports guy. He sports are down, so all he's doing is day trading. He's like going nuts because he has no clue what the fuck he's doing. You know, so if we could just teach him the lines, that's the number one thing you need to learn. Okay, the lines. And so when you join, oh my God, we'll open your eyes to like, oh my God, now I understand exactly where I should enter and where I should exit. None of this hocus pocus, ABC pattern bullshit. We tell you exactly how the stock will go. I don't give a damn about the patterns. All I care about the lines. Okay? And with the lines, you know exactly where you can enter and where you can exit. And using those, because think about it, a buy is a buy. If I bought a stock, it's either a long or a cover buy. Who the hell knows what it is? It's a buy. I don't know if you're short or long, right? And so that's how Alex and I are able to make money. So in the morning, when the stock goes up, that's where the longs make money. So we call it the front side. And we have a strategy called the first bounce, which is basically a technique to get the bottom of the bounces, because we know these lines. And because we study these lines and we have faith and trust in these, which are rigorously back-tested and proven, I was able to, if you go to my Twitter, you'll see I bottom ticked every bounce. And I sold into the top tick of every bounce of VVUS. Go on my Twitter, you will see that. These lines were actually drawn pre-market, before even it got there. Pre-market, guys. The reason why I like to do these pre-market or before I get in is because I'm not emotionally invested in that stock yet. I'm not in that stock. So I can clear-headedly put down a trading plan. So we call that plan your trade and trade your plan. So you predefine ahead of time your risk, which is your risk management. We won't talk about risk management today because I always talk about that. So we're going to talk about the best strategies for the long. The best strategies for a long is knowing which stocks to trade. Which stocks are good to trade. You will never find that out from a scanner. Because why? A scanner only gives you everything that's up for the day. How are you supposed to know about anything else? So this is why, get rid of your scanner. If you cannot afford MIC, get rid of your fucking scanner. MIC is your scanner. We do the research for you. Alex has a watch list. Tom and James are posting their watch list. So we have experienced traders, profitable traders, consistent traders in the room looking at all the scanners and already giving you a guideline. Okay? So the work is already kind of half done for you. Doesn't mean that you'll copy it. Doesn't mean that these watch lists is 100%, but it's a guideline. So as a beginning trader or even an advanced trader, I use these as guidelines to double check my work. So in the morning, what I do is I look at a big list of scanners and there's like 20 items on there, at least. How do I know what's good? Okay? And so we do that guesswork for you, and that's where experience comes from, guys. And that's why most traders, when they start out, they lose. Because they're picking the wrong stocks to trade. If you are a long bias trader and you're picking a stock like EYEG, you're like, oh my God, this is hella cheap. It was $8 in the morning. Now it's only $5. Hella cheap. So you keep adding $7, $6, $5.50, and all of a sudden it's down to $4. You're dead. Okay? And so this is part of the process that we teach you. So identifying which stocks to trade in your favor is half of the work. Okay? And experience through time and process helps with that. As a beginning trader, if you traded by yourself, you're gonna get demolished, dude. I would be, if you take a look at my stocks, I'm the guy that's fucking shorting all the crap that they're pumping. I was like, good luck, guys. I know exactly where I'm gonna short and sell, You think you can break that wall? You cannot break that wall, because it's not just me. I'm not the guy to blame. There are algos out there that knows this strategy. There are bigger traders than I am, know this strategy. And what chance do you have pumping an artificial play up? You see what I'm saying? So we know exactly what the signals are. I hate using that word signal, because people selling these Forex signals, that's not the point of what I'm talking about, signal. I'm just giving you the characteristics, the attributes of what makes a good long, and the attributes of what makes a good short. So if you know these guidelines, that's a better word for it, guideline, a recipe, right? It becomes a process. So each morning I have a recipe book. If it has these criterias, it fits into my process for being a long bias trade. If it fits into this recipe book, because it matches these characteristics, it becomes a short bias trade. Today, I shorted every stock except VVUS. I long VVUS. So this is another secret, okay? Holding a stock for $1 gains when a stock is like $3, $2 is very difficult. It's very hard to hold a stock for $1 gain, which is basically like a 33% or 50% move, right? It's much easier to scalp it 5 times for 20 cents. 5 20-cent scalps is $1 in gain. Take a look at my charts on Twitter. People go, oh, you're just a scalper, whatever. But dude, if you add them up, each chick is 15, 20 cents. Do it 5 times, that's $1 gain. That's like holding your position for $1. So there's many different ways to trade, and that's just one of the methods that we teach. Doesn't mean that you should not hold it for $1. I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you something to think about. That's an alternative to what everybody else is trying to tell you. Okay? The key is everybody trades differently, guys. I have a method of trading. Alex has it. And that's why today we both made money. We both made money on VVUS, even though I went long and he went short. Because I knew when to get long and he knew when to get short. Knowing these lines, these areas of interest, these support lines, the resistance lines, helps both long bias and short bias traders. So don't think that, oh, Val just shorts a lot. I cannot benefit from his room or his services or his process. That's completely wrong. Knowing where the longs are being has an advantage helps me as a short. Because I'm not gonna short where the longs have an advantage, such as the zombie hour or at a support line, things like that, right? Knowing where a short will most likely hit the stock helps me as a long bias trader, because then I can scale out. So I don't get stuck buying the top. I don't get stuck buying the breakout. Buying the breakout at a certain point will make you die. That's called me top ticking the short side. When you buy the breakout, I am there shorting against you. So, what's the best way for a long? I'll give you a couple examples, okay? Because we teach this, and I don't want to get in too long. You have to understand the float rotation. You have to understand how much supply is out there. When I say supply, I mean volume. Time of day is very important. Shorting pre-market versus shorting at 10:30 are very different versus shorting at, at the open. Time is very important. So you have all these criterias. You have a criteria of, I post all these criterias, okay, in the room. Same thing with short selling. Dilution is one of them. Is the stock being diluted? How do I even read a dilution? How do I even figure out filings? I am not the king of filings, guys. I know enough just to go, oh, beware, there's looming dilution. I don't know exactly what I'm going to sell, but there are other guys in the room that are experts on this stuff, man. CPAs. We have a bunch of those guys in there that are great at doing due diligence, research, but they may not be good traders. I'm a great trader. I'm not very good at doing due diligence stuff, accounting stuff. So together we form a team, and that's what the advantage of having a chat room is. The advantage is having a group of great guys who are more knowledgeable than you in other aspects, but together we share information. And that's what the unique part of MIC is, guys. Seriously, I've been in pretty much every chat room out there. Every other chat room is competitive. It's very competitive. I'm not going to show you shit. I'm not going to share with you. Why should I share with you? You're going to use that information and feel. I'm not going to mess up my feel. Why should I learn? You know what I'm saying? Why should I share with anybody? And then when they make the money, they go, bank, I banked. See, motherfucker, I banked. And I'm like, dude, you didn't share this information that way. Why should you be bragging? So that's where MIC is unique. You know, Brandon W., thank you. He shared a bunch of great information today about 3 different stocks. And that information helped a lot of members to avoid getting trapped in a dilution trap. Okay, so the reason we made money is, once again, we understand how stocks move. Line to line. People do not understand how stocks move. You think it's random, that's how you lose. It's not random, guys. It may not be exact. Trading is not an exact science. It's a combination of art and science. Okay? It's like, you know, the guys out there, like you're in enemy territory and you're in war. And you need to fire a bullet or something, right? You know he's out there in the bushes. You don't know where exactly. So you fire around the bush. And then hopefully you'll hit him. Same thing with scaling to positions and know that. We know it's around a certain line, an area of interest. We don't know exactly if it's $3.81, $3.87, but we know it's around $3.80, you know? And so we spray around that area, just like, you know, just like going to war and trying to kill someone, right? But, there's some guy with a porn addiction. Trading is my porn. Trading is my freaking porn. You know, instead of masturbating all day, why don't you masturbate to stocks? But, let me bring someone on, because I've been talking way too much. But hopefully that understands you guys. So the best strategy for a short is this. Wait for the top to form, then short the bounce. I've been using this strategy for all the time. And if you take a look at my chart today, THMO, things like that, take a look at that chart. We talked about the VWAP. The best strategy for a long is to trade it in the morning when every short is stuck upside down. Knowing where the lines are, where the VWAP is, things like that. You know, people are bashing VWAP, but VWAP is very important as a quick eyeball to see where, if people are trapped long or short. If there are back holders or shorts are being, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean it's a Bible. No indicator is a Bible, guys. But you use it all together to paint the picture. And I'm telling you, just 1 month at MIC will change, it'll blow your mind in terms of like, holy fuck, I didn't know about all this stuff. And now it makes sense. You may not be able to trade for profit right away. Who can? Alex uses a perfect analogy. It's like doctors take years before they can operate. But when they open a book, how to operate, they're like, holy crap, I didn't know I was supposed to hold the scalpel like this. I didn't know where the pancreas was. I thought the pancreas was on the left side or right side. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't mean they can operate right away, but they have the roadmap. They have the blueprint. They have the recipe book. Just because you have a recipe does not make you the great baker. Being a great baker requires more than just knowing the ingredients, right, guys? It's the process of baking. And even though you know the process of baking, you need to understand the nuances, the art of baking. Same exact thing with trading, guys. Trading is like being a baker. But if you don't know how to make a souffle, and you don't know the ingredients for a souffle, you're never going to get there. You may trial and error for 5 years and then stumble upon a secret ingredient. Oh, I need vanilla extract. I need flour, you know, shit like that, right, guys? So exactly what it is, guys. Doesn't mean you'll be a great trader, but we can help you tremendously reduce the learning curve through trial and error by giving you the recipe book and the guidelines, just like a baker would need a recipe book, right? Like, fuck, you can be the best baker in the world, and I'm going to tell you how to make pho. I don't need that shit. I've been making noodles, spaghetti all my life. Okay. Then you figure out, oh shit, I didn't even know about this ingredient that you need. See? Same exact thing, guys. Put your ego down, and that's all we want to do. We want to shave off years of frustration that I went through, that Alex went through. All right, guys. Let me bring on Will. Will's been dying to get on here. This is a very good story. Okay, Will's gonna tell you the great story of how we met. I love it. I hope Will has his clothes on. Will's a pretty funny guy, but some of his jokes are
Hey, Bal, let me call you back in 5 minutes. My baby just woke up. I gotta put her on my chest. All right.
Okay, no problem. Just
All right.
raise your hand when you get
Five
back. All right.
minutes.
No problem, brother. Thanks. His baby. By baby, he means girlfriend? No, I'm joking. Um, let me put someone else, and then for 5 minutes, and then who wants to come on, man? Just raise your hand, guys. You say hi to me in 5 minutes before Will comes back. Will's a very interesting story because Will was actually a major troll. He cursed me out. He did all this stuff. You're a scammer, Val, all this stuff. And you know what, man? Sometimes I block them. Sometimes I see that if I can recognize someone's frustration and the hate is not because they hate me, it's because they've been scammed in the past or they just frustrated. Then I calm down. But if you're just an idiot, then I'll block you. All right, we're gonna go live with Stevie Stocks. I never talked to Stevie. I'm just walking around in a circle. This is maddening. Hey, Stevie,
What's good?
what's up, man? You have clothes on, brother?
Well, you know the day trader life, bro. You wake up, you go to the office, whether you got on boxers or naked.
You must be a nigga short. This is what we call literally naked shorting.
What's good, bro? Where you at?
I'm down in Southern California. Tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and all that good stuff, man.
Stevie Stocks. I'm from Temecula, California. I moved to Colorado because my dad's out here, and then I dropped out of college. I made 10 G's 1 month in college, and my dad's like, "You need to stay there. You need to stay in college." I'm like, "Dad, I made 10 grand. Why am I gonna stay here?" So I'll just show you my setup.
So are you? I don't know who you are or anything. So this is great to I guess kind of catch up. Are you in MIC? You're not. How long you been trading and what's going on?
So I've been hold on. I'm about to put on some pants.
Like I told you, man. He's naked shorting.
Oh, bro, it's that day trader life.
I know, man. I haven't fucking wear pants for the first time in a long time.
So what did you say?
No, tell something about yourself. I don't know. People don't know. Are you at MIC? What's your story in trading? How you learn about this? Things like that.
So I've been watching Alex for a long time before he was even big, and then I just recently checked up on him not too long ago. I found out about him because of Twitter, and then I checked up on him not too long ago. I saw his interview at S&P Capital. I go, fuck, he's already a millionaire. So then I started looking in, and I had a plateau. I found a good amount of success, and then I lost a lot of my account because I got cocky. And then so I'm like, fuck, what do I do? So then I just took some downtime to study, and then finally got back on my grind. And I'm like, maybe I need some other people smarter than me in my circle. So that's basically why I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna get involved.
And are you a member now? I really don't know. We never talked, so I don't know.
No, I'm not a member. I haven't been a member of anyone's stuff. I've kind of just been a spectator. Like who deserves my money right now, and I'm going and seeing who's doing the most for the community. So that's why I'm like, okay, these guys are actively giving out information. I think these guys are really on it. I know Alex has a reputable track record. It seems like these people would be good to just have in my circle.
Yeah, this is great because most people are like you out there. Money is tight. They're very skeptical. They don't want to be scammed. This is the way to do it. I mean, this is exactly right. It's like, so what do you think so far? What are your criteria? Just kind of curious because you are the average person out there that's looking to be mentored. And so what are the key things that you're looking for?
So I've been doing this for a while, man. I've been doing this at for about 5 years off and on. It's like you always hit that like you gain a lot of money and then you lose a little bit and you lose some confidence and then you
Yep,
gain all that
yep.
money back. So
Yep.
thankfully I've had money to sit back on and just study and just watch things. So my criteria is who's giving the most effort, who is the most responsive, who has reputable track records, you know, who is most known in the industry. People know, you know, they know if you're fake, they know if you're real and you're trying to provide value.
So what do you think?
What do I think?
Summarize. Make a long story short. What do you think of MIC so far from what you see? Because we have a lot of free content out there too.
Yeah, I think you guys are doing a really good job. I think you guys are one of the people in the industry that I look up to right now, as if it's using you guys as, okay, I like how they're doing everything. Once I build my track record to say, okay, this guy's really making fucking money, I'd actually like to do what you guys do and get in the educational business.
Yeah, I like to tell people this, guys. Trial and error only can go so far because you don't really know what you don't know. And so just by having one piece of information, holy crap, look at this guy. Oh my God, what is he doing?
Looks like you're fighting.
Is that a duck orgy? I thought he was getting hurt, so I was trying to scare the other guys off of him. But anyway, go ahead. I'm so sorry, guys. I just didn't want to see the duck get hurt because I don't want to mess up my lunch when I get him. No, I'm joking. But anyways, I'm so sorry. So go ahead. I'm so sorry. Oh, I was saying like this: trial and error can only go so far. Because you know what sucks, man? I hate people like losing money, and that money can be used for education. And then when they use it for education, they go, holy fuck! If I had known that, I would not have blown up my account. An example is this: zombie rules. Before us, no one even knew zombie rules and things like that. I used to blow up a lot of short accounts because I didn't understand the manipulation game that goes on during a particular time frame of a stock. I thought the stock, you know, the simple way to trade is this: oh, it's under VWAP. It must be dead. All in, short, all in. And then I go to the bathroom, I'm chill, I'm up 25 cents, I'm cool. I go out of the bathroom, next year, what the hell? This thing just ramped up. And it's coincidental, it always ramps up during the zombie hours. And so by knowing that, we actually have an alarm clock, an MIC that goes, yo, if you're short, re-examine your position. Doesn't mean that you should close your position. That's not the point. The point is, this is a danger hour. Be more careful, things like that. You must stop out at VWAP reclaim, things like that. So VWAP reclaim is an idea, is a strategy of risk management that no one talks about. And so just by knowing that, you can prevent you from blowing your account. Another example is hard stops. All these other gurus are telling you not to use a hard stop because market makers are going to sweep your hard stops. They don't give a damn about your $500, bro. You know what I'm saying? The hard stop is the way to prevent you from blowing your account. Another example is, I never knew you could call the broker to set a max daily loss. My God, I would never, ever, ever blow up my account if I knew about the max daily loss set at the broker level. So let's say you had a $30,000 account. Set your daily loss to $5,000, to $2,000, to $1,000. You will never go broke. Because when it hits that, it locks your account. Because you have to be saving yourself from yourself. Trading is a human emotional wreck. When you're down a couple $1,000 and that's your rent money, you're like, holy crap, I'm all in, I have nothing to lose, my life is over. You should never get to that point. That's why you have these fences. We call it stops. We call it setting up your max loss on the broker side. Like, you don't want to get to that point, you know? So you need to set these limitations for yourself to save you from you. And I just like to call it trading with a seatbelt and an airbag. I have to call it having sex with a condom on Tinder, right? You get away with it. All it takes is one time. You're game over, right? And it's like, imagine like third world countries, like they don't even know about the condoms. Imagine they found out, like, holy shit, no one told me about condoms all these years. Right? And so you don't really know what you don't know. So that's what I meant by, man, sometimes you have to just trust someone who's been more experienced. And you are right. You cannot tell the difference between who's good or not. It's very simple, guys. I'll tell you how to do it. Someone that spends more time talking about stocks versus someone that spends more time talking about lifestyle and marketing. That's how you fucking tell a real motherfucker from a fake motherfucker, right? I didn't fucking market anything. I'm very passionate about stock. And that's what we talk about. Take a look at our Twitter feed, guys. I post stocks. I don't fucking post my fucking lifestyle. My lifestyle's so simple, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's, so thanks for coming on, man. I hope that answers a lot of your questions because a lot of the people out there are in your position, man. Seriously. So I wish you the best of luck, but to be honest, there's only so far, in my opinion, that most people can get by themselves. You may eventually get there. I'm not saying you won't, but why spend all those years of frustration when you can just freaking pick up the information from someone who's been there so that you don't repeat the same mistakes that I did? That's the bottom line of joining one of these mentorship programs. Whew.
I think what fucks people up is that, like you said, it's so hard to tell. So when people see people getting scammed out, it puts a bad taste in their mouth for life, and they don't want to trust in anyone.
Right. But like I said, man, we're not here to make fucking 25 grand off you. $180.
Oh, no,
$180.
I already know you, bro. You guys, you fuck with Alex.
Yeah.
You're real.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So that's not my point. So people are always scared, but I'm just trying to tell you, we're not here to try to scam you people out of $10,000, $20,000 kind of stuff, right? We're here like, dude, the best way also is look at the testimonials from real traders, not what I say. Take a look at who's here. Who's in MIC right now, guys? Comment right now. Who's in MIC? What do you guys think of MIC? So the best thing to look is don't look at the haters and the trolls. Obviously, they're gonna hate on everybody, but look at the people that actually joined the service, right? And that's what it is. So, but thanks, Stevie. I'm gonna put on Will. He's back. Hey, man. Good luck, brother.
Hey, you
Rooting
too.
for you, brother. Thanks, brother. Let me put on Will. I hope he has his clothes on. Thanks for coming, Stevie Nicks. Stevie Stocks. Stevie Nicks is one of the good singers from Fleetwood Mac, right? That's Stevie Nicks. Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up, Al?
You're all good now?
Yeah, I'm all good. I threw the baby out the window.
What, did the baby cough?
Yeah.
The baby cough? Gone. All right, man. Tell everybody who you are and all that good stuff, man.
I am Will. I've been trading since January of 2019. I joined MIC, I think, like January 3rd or 4th. I had tried one room before. I guess I shouldn't say it probably, right? The room?
Yeah, we don't want to bash them.
Okay. But
they suck?
oh, yeah. It wasn't one of like the huge ones either. It was kind of a smaller one, but yeah, I joined it. And the day I joined it, I canceled my membership the same day. It was horrible. Yeah, and that was probably like July or August or something. And then I just kept trading, and I think I was break even all of 2019 after locates. And then I remember telling Bao about my MBOT loss. I took out like a pretty good portion of my account, and then I went to like DM him because I was like, all right, maybe I need to, find something to help me. And then when I went to DM him, I actually saw previous messages from like 6 or 7 months ago of me kind of like inquiring about MIC. And then I messaged Bao. I'm like, hey. And then I guess he saw like the history from like 8 months ago. He was like, you're still not in MIC yet? And I was like, no, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, because like Stevie was saying, I didn't really want to join the room since there's so many scammers and stuff. But then I finally like took a leap of faith.
Wait, it was worse. You were kind of hating on me, man.
oh yeah. I was kind of being a dickhead to him and Alex. Alex had me blocked on Facebook, or not Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, we blocked all of you, man. You were trolling us, brother. You left out that little piece of information.
Oh yeah, I was it wasn't like too bad, but it was still like just being a dickhead. And so then I joined, did like the month in January, and then I was just like wow, they're actually like legit. Like just a lot of content, all the video webinars, all like the you can DM any of the moderators like all the time. So that helped. What's up, Tosh and Alex? So yeah, that just helped a lot. But like, yeah, I definitely was skeptical. Like, who was the last person you had on? Steven Ducks? No, okay. Steve.
Stevie Stocks.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I joined
Wait, was
and
that
everyone.
Okay, we won't. You just gave out the information that you're supposed to hide, right?
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Go join his room and pay $1,000 for a DVD with bullshit. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So
he's a nice guy. We don't want to talk about anything bad about anybody else, so we'll keep it that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I joined the room, and I mean, I just learned so much so quickly, and also what it did was it kind of reaffirmed things that I already thought I knew, but I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't confident in it because I didn't really know any like successful traders. But then when I started seeing some of the principles that I thought I had already figured out, and they kind of like confirmed it, I was like, all right, cool. Like, because I'm hearing information from like profitable traders, and then there's a bunch of principles besides the strategies. There's a lot of principles. So even if you already know the strategies, there's certain principles that you need to follow in order to make money off the strategies. Because everyone can know the strategies. They're not. Besides, there's some that are exclusive to MIC, but like, you can find the strategies online, but you still 90% of people won't make money even if they know what the strategies are, because you have to know the nuances and the principles of trading.
You need the process around that too. Just because you know it doesn't mean you can repeat it. The process makes it consistently repeatable. That's the secret of trading. It's all about knowing the profitable strategies is one thing, but can you repeat it over and over every day? And we call that the process.
Yeah, like, so I joined January. I was profitable January. February, I was really profitable. My biggest month by far. Mind you, I have a few accounts because I'm under PDT. So if you're under PDT, you can still make good money. And then
yeah,
March,
that's great. One blurb about that. Will, thanks, man. He created a great video on how he's able to make money under PDT. So there's a video out that Will did for us. It's awesome. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So February I traded super well, and then March came around, and then I just got the first few weeks of March. I just was trying to trade my P&L and like compare it to February. I'm like, I made this much money in February, so I got to make this much money again. And then I kind of just went on a really bad spiral for a few weeks, and then I kind of just
because you were forcing trades and deviated from your process, right?
Yeah, I was too sized in, and I was trying to trade my P&L kind of, since I had a really good February. I was kind of in that mindset like, all right, I'm gonna try to make more money than I made in February.
Yeah.
But so then, like, I had the first 2-3 weeks were shitty, and then I kind of just was talking to Tosh, spoke to Alex, Bao, a couple other the moderators, and they were just kind of just enforcing like process, sizing down, and just kind of like gave me good, solid, long responses back. And then they were telling me to get a tab too. So I got a tab who's Phil in the room.
The trading accountability buddy, for those that don't know what a tab is.
Yeah, and that helps a lot. It just helps you with like patience, because like we're on the phone the whole time, and it's like I don't want to be like a dickhead and just make myself look bad by like FOMOing an entry, and then Phil's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" You know what I mean? So me, Phil, and then my buddy from the UK, Max. He's actually thinking about joining MIC once he gets the funds. We trade just every morning now. But anyways, I sized down. I just focused on process. I sized down a lot, and then I've had 7 green days in a row. So.
Oh, dude, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happens, man. To me, to everybody. The moment you have a bunch of consecutive green streak, you think that you know everything, and you think, why didn't I put more money in my trade? And so you try and do the makeup revenge trade, and then you fucking get fucked up. So once you fuck up your process, you deviate it. So this is a strategy that I tell everybody. Size down to the point where, you're not worried about every tick. If you're worried about every up tick, down tick, it means you size way too big. So Will sized down. He put his stops in a greater range, right?
Yeah, exactly. I put my because I trade high probability setups. I don't trade like front side just because with my account, it's not like I only have limited day trades a week. So I can't just like try to, throw a few bullets and like take some paper cuts, because then I only have like 3 or 4 trades left on the week. So I tried to do the high probability setups, but I was too big on those, so my stop was too short, so I would get stopped out. But now my stop's a lot wider and my size is smaller, so like just the probability of me winning goes up.
Yep. So how you been doing? 7 great days now, right? Since you go back to the process.
Also, I've had maybe, I think 1 trade was a loss, probably about the last 10 or 11. It's just been like second day low hangers and first red day, and I'll only play for day 1. I will only touch it backside. I try to. That's it.
And I want to speak on what Will's process, okay? Which is his process, or actually his progress, is very similar to every trader that comes out. They find initial success, and then they get arrogant and cocky, and then they blow up. The problem is this, guys. The problem is most traders will never be able to recover from. It's not a financial loss. It's the mental capital. They lose their confidence. They don't know how to. They think they second guess everything. They don't know how to change their habits, and then they go broke and they give up trading and they start trolling people, right? But Will, you know what he did, man? He put down his ego.
I did the reverse.
Me.
I trolled people and then got profitable.
Exactly. So, and then so what Will did was great, man. He reached out. He reached out to all the moderators, including myself, and then we kind of like Will has very good trading ability. It's not the technical problem that he suffers from. Most traders suffer from a mental, psychological thing where they think they need to make more money, where they think that they're embarrassed because they should be making more money, things like that. And so we talked about it, and by talking to Will, it also helps calm me down, because I suffer the same exact thing, man. Me and Will are very similar. We're kind of an asshole, but we're funny assholes, but we have an ego, Thai asshole. But anyways,
I'm a quarter Asian.
Which quarter? Which Asian? Which Asian? Are you really Asian?
No.
I didn't think so. But anyways, but this is great. So what Will did was this, man. I'm telling you right now. People just need a little tweaking. The tweak that he did was this. By sizing down, he's able to move his stops wider to let the trades work for him.
Yep.
And by sizing down, he actually made more money. Wow, irony, right? Such an ironic fucking situation. And these are the things that you would never know, unless you fucking gone through the path that I've gone through, that Alex gone through. Alex used to be swinging up and down $30,000 a day.
Yeah,
he thought size may matter, but it does not.
Yeah, his interview where he used to trade with, like, on average, I think it was 50,000 shares, like 20 or 10. And I remember watching his interview. It was like 10 here, and then 30 below view out. He doesn't trade that much anymore, huh?
But he still makes a lot more?
Oh, yeah. He made, what, 100K on fucking Tesla? Well, that was options, but fucking
APT.
the virus stocks, he still made, what, like 60, 50?
So let me tell you something, man. People think that to make $1 million, you have to swing up and down 20, 30,000 a day. To make $100,000, you have to consistently just make 4,000 a day. If you make 1,000 a day, that's 250 grand. If you just made $100 a day, that's $25,000 a year of supplemental income. So people don't understand. You don't need to swing up and down. You want to be consistent so that you average out. And that's the whole premise of the process.
It's so much harder when you trade with size. It just when you trade with size, you're not comfortable with. Like I was trading with like I would have like I could have like $300, $400 drawdowns, but I definitely wasn't comfortable with that. So some months I would like kind of, just average up or down. Look at that. It's a good rat.
Ooh.
Anyways.
It's the year of the rat, and he died from the corona. Okay.
Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, I would like average down and then make money, and then you make money until you don't, right? And then you just completely fuck yourself. Because you're like, what am I doing wrong? And you keep trying to do it, and then you just spiral out of control. Like, no matter how many times you tell yourself, all right, no emotion today, no emotion today. But if you trade too much size, that doesn't matter. Just you're going to be emotional.
Yep, exactly. So having the tab, having the process, having a team behind you, I'm telling you guys, people think it's just about learning the strategies. It's not. You have to. It's the emotion sides that will blow people up. People know what they have to do. Everybody knows they have to cut the loss. But how can you possibly cut the loss if you're down that much? And so the problem is, before you even enter the trade, and we talk about this, I don't want to get into it, but we talk about all this stuff. What you need to do before you even enter the trade. Things like that. So,
Yeah.
Hey, man, thanks, Will. Hey, congrats
you're
on the
welcome.
new board.
Thanks, man.
Congrats on the new board, brother.
Congrats
All right,
on
we'll
Mini
see you back
Rock.
in the room, brother.
All right, man.
See you, man. All right, guys, now you heard it there. It's simple as that. We're probably the only one that tell you reduce your size. Everyone's telling you you should increase your size, make fucking money, Lambo, buy a Lambo, get rich quick. Nah, man, slow and steady, consistency, profits, yield from a proper process. Do not